What is up, guys? It is Sam the Raid Man. Welcome back to another Clan Boss video. Today we're doing the Wheel of Madness, which is our super fun, crazy wheel with lots of ways to choose a champion. We're going to test 3 damage dealers in our wixwell team today, and then we're going to see where they end up. We'll total all 3 damage dealers together and stack them up against our previous episodes. Well, this is episode 11. We have 10 episodes of combining 3 champions together. 552 million is our best score ever. 222 million is our worst score ever with 3 damage dealers. Let's go ahead and spin the wheel. Let's see who damage dealer number 1 is. First things first, we'll come back to that in a second while it's spinning. We are facing Spirit Affinity Clan Boss today, so we don't want Force Affinity champions. All right, we're going to the random letter wheel. This is one that pops up lots of times, but it's pretty simple. We're going to spin a wheel of letters. We have a champion whose name starts with any of the 26 letters. So we'll see what letter we get, and we will choose one of those champions. We've done E before, we've done E twice before. We have not done J before. Real quick, guys, get your free legendary LNRO by clicking the link in the description of this video right now. You also get 3 amazing epics in Fane, Ugo, and Tagore as you level up throughout the game. I have 4 simple steps for you today. Step 1, log out of Player and Play on your PC and uninstall it. Step 2, click on the link in the description of this video and register with a brand new email address. Step 3, launch Raid and complete the tutorial. Step 4, go to your inbox and claim your free legendary LNRO. Do not miss out on this chance to get a free legendary LNR as well as 3 epics, so make sure to click on this link before it expires. But let's see who we got. Gentoro, that's a great option. I think we've already used Gentoro, so we try not to use champions again. Jorg. All right, let's see if there's anyone else we've missed. The other way that I test this is I go to the Hell Hades Artifact Optimizer and look at a list of my champions in there. You can sort alphabetically. All right, we've got our list pulled up here. We have Jareg, Jetney the Giant, Gentoro, Jizzo, Juliana, Jurajin, and that's it. I don't know what the simple answer of this is, so we're going to make a new wheel. So we're going to give it a heads or tails. So we'll say Gentoro or respin, and we'll leave it up to chance because I don't want to make a decision and you guys get mad. I'm fine doing either way. Gentoro is awesome and he's positive affinity, or respinning is fun and we get a different letter. All right, so we're spinning the wheel of letters again. Fate has spoken, not me. Wheel of letters, let's get another letter besides J and besides E. Either of those will result in another respin. Don't give me another E, that's ridiculous. Now F is kind of where the E scandal started, which is where I was looking at all the champions on my account that started with E, and I ended up testing a champion, little known champion named Yushan. Commonly confused or called Fushan. Basically I was an idiot. I was scrolling through all the E's and I was like, oh, this one's way better than the rest of them. And I tested a champion whose name started with F instead. All right, so in the spirit of not doing repeat champions, we can't do Phoenix. He is our record champion. We can't do Fane, who is amazing. Can't do Farrakhan. We've done a lot of these Fs. Can't do Phoenix. We can do Finchi, although he is Force Affinity. Can we do Fjorad? He's solid affinity. I can't say if we've used him before or not. I don't think we have, so he might be the choice. And Fine is not doing it. So I think we're probably going with Fjorad. Finchi's good, but Fjorad I think is at least a better affinity. So I'm gonna go ahead and build him out. He does have a 6-star soul, so that helps. Basically, we're just gonna do the A1 that repeats itself. I don't really need the rest of this. We can do this one time and don't want the extra turn because you lose your shield. And I'll double check that this form doesn't hit harder. I know he's about to get buffed, but he hasn't been buffed yet. So we will see what kind of damage Fjorad can do. So Fjorad is built, and they're saying like preset gear we use for Demon Lord. He does have a 6-star soul with cruelty on it. So cruelty is not the best for today, but in general, it's a great blessing for him. So Demon Lord, 6,400 attack, 221 speed, 70 crit rate, which is all we need because we have increased crit rate. 389 on the crit damage, 342 accuracy, which we don't need. 4% ignore defense, plus the 5% from cruel. And then he's just got War Master. Albeit for what we want today, we would want him to have Giant Slayer. Just like a regular relic that gives him a little bit of crit damage. We're just going to use his A1, so that's the wrong form. Just going to use his A1. Attacks one enemy 2 times, places freeze. If it's not under freeze, we'll repeat. Obviously, you can't freeze a clan boss, so this will just hit 4 times, basically. We're going to do the block debuffs increase speed once to give that to our team, and then we won't need it again. Great Captain, Opener, do not use. Do not use. Definitely do not metamorph. And then we'll just A1. We're obviously gonna get a lot of A1s with everyone else's in here. For the team, we have 3 bad affinity, or 3 bad affinities, Mikage, Hatter, Wixwell. The team itself might not do the best damage, but we really just care about how much damage, oops, wrong team, how much damage Fjorad himself does. I'm hoping for 120. Maybe that's too optimistic. I don't know. Oh, baby. 272. That's a banger. That might be second best damage. 272, 165, 957. Fjorad nukes. Let's see what the highest champion is. I know who the highest champion is, and it's Phoenix. Gintoro touched 200. Harima is second with 300 million. So this is the third best damage dealer we've tested, and he's in Cruelty. If we put him in a better set like Heaven Cast, I bet he would touch 300 too. So that is kind of nuts. 272 on the start. We could, end the video and it wouldn't be that bad. Like, that's a great damage dealing result. That's a banger. All right, so let's go back to the wheel, back to the Wheel of Madness, and let's see what we can get. That is a insane start. I'm super happy about that. Hopefully we will not get a Spirit Champion. I'd love to get Sam's Choice because there's one I'd like to do. Champion with 105 base speed. We've done that one. We're gonna go ahead and respin. I'm trying not to repeat. There's so many options and we've repeated a lot of these. I don't understand how this happens. That's why we keep repeating, and that's why I'm willing to respin, because like we haven't gotten half of these, but I've gotten, champion with 105 speed so many times and Wheel of Letters so many times. All right, here's a fun one. Ask ChatGPT. We've done this one time. We're gonna do it again. So it is very simple. So we're gonna do, give me a damage dealer clan boss in Raid Shadow Legends. Get some nice keyboard ASMR. All right, so if they haven't been on the list, then we'll test them. So Turvold, let's see if we've ever tested Turvold. I think we did one time, but yep, we did Turvold. He did 87 million. We have not done Dracomorph. So Dracomorph, I'm gonna go ahead and build him out, and we will be right back. All right, so this might not look like much to you guys, but this is actually kind of a special moment for me. Dracomorph used to be like one of the best champions of the game, but definitely the best clan boss damage during the game. And I wanted him for so long, and I just recently pulled him. So this is actually the first time he's been built and the first time we're seeing him in action today. So I'm super excited. I don't have a soul for him. He doesn't have all of his masteries. The number you see at the end of this isn't going to be the biggest number you've ever seen. But what I will say is I think it's going to be really good. And it's just kind of, like I said, just kind of fun for me to be able to do this. So let's take Chani's Relic, see what he can do for the Demon Lord. 6,900 attack, nice. 200 speed, 70 crit rate, 357 on the crit damage, 323 on the accuracy. 323 on the accuracy. So we'd like a little more speed, but we just don't have it. I don't think the speed is really glyphable anywhere else. We did add a little bit here, but there wasn't a lot. All right, if you're unfamiliar with his kit, first of all, I don't know where you've been living under a rock. Dracomorph is going to be way down here because he's a legendary that does not have any blessing. So places, decrease defense and weaken. We're going to make this his priority because we don't have decreased defense with anywhere else we need it. And then we're going to do his poison as a second priority. Now, typically you'd overrun the poisons, but because it's on a 4-turn cooldown, because we don't have all the books, I think it's fine. His A1 hits pretty hard. Let's see his number. If I don't get 100 million, I'll be disappointed, but also I wouldn't be surprised because no masteries, no full books, no soul. Doesn't matter. No books, no soul. Who cares? I don't have a way to finish that sentence. 146, 074, 758. That's a banger. We got a chance for the title today, ladies and gentlemen. Fjorad and Dracomorph combining for a whopping 418 million. We need 134 million and a few thousand to surpass episode 9, #1 score of the series. Let's see if we can get that champion today. Come on, guys, a banger. Another Draco would put us there. That's the level of damage we need from our champions. We've got a faction unity champion. That is not what we needed, especially because faction unity champions themselves, with a few exceptions, aren't the best damage dealers. So we have the Bannerlord faction unity champion, Aislinn, who is a support champion. Now this probably would have used to work with Aislinn when he could rip off the buff and make it do damage. Fina doesn't do damage. Again, she'll fit in the team, doesn't do damage. She's not going to do good. Falmond would do damage. I don't have him. Gregor probably wouldn't fit in the team, but could be solid. Don't have him. Vizug would fit in the team. Don't have him. I don't think Teox fits in the team, but we do have him, and he might be who we try. We do not have Bolant. We do not have Aragaz. We do have Vulkanos. So he might be where we go, because he's better, but he is not... We don't have any Demon Spawn to be on the team with him. We don't have Heraclides. I love him. I wish I had him. Don't have Ziklik. Don't have Klath. Don't have Black Tusk. Don't have Tetsuya. And I don't have Caldor, who I do think Caldor could work as a big poisoner. So Vulkanos is amazing, but with no demon spawn allies, he's not gonna like, he can still place HP burns and hit hard. He's just not gonna ignore defense or do any crazy damage. So let's just assume this is a good enough build. 6800 attack defense, 240 speed, full crit rate, 335 on the crit damage, 295 on the accuracy. So his ability, this will stack up. So the A1 will still nuke, and with the ally attacks, I think it should be good. He is weak affinity, so I'm very nervous. Him, like his kit has a chance to be amazing. It's probably not the team for him. Counterattacks with a skill each time an enemy under an HP burn attacks his champion or their ally, so that's pretty cool. Attacks all enemies, I think we'll turn that ability off. Attacks one enemy 2 times. Damage inflicted by skill increased by 10% for the turns left on any HP burn. So that's not going to be super hard. I think we might just want the A1. Let's look it up really quickly. Vulkanos, raid. That one typically nukes super hard, but we don't have any allies. So against a clan boss, that says 381. That says 353. So it's just going to be A1s for him. So whenever an enemy receives a buff or has a turn increase, places HP burn, that's what we need to happen because he will have, we need him to have HP burn basically. So we need to make sure we don't stop the clan boss from placing his, we have a Sacred Order, Shadowkin, Knight Revenant, Sacred Order. So we do not have anybody from his faction. Even one would have been helpful. But yeah, we don't have anything that stops him from receiving his increased attack. Clan boss will receive increased attack. Vulkanos should place HP burn, and that should be when he does the most damage. So we need 140. Can we do it? Vulkanos. I don't think Teox can do it. We used Teox in a previous video. Vulkanos. Womp, womp, womp. 78 million. He's led me down. 813753. Granted, I put him in a position to fail. He is a raw damage dealer, and we put him on Spirit Affinity, so that's tough for him. He is just a sad boy, really. Man. All right, so total stats just shy of the 500 million mark. That's tragic. So this will put us in fourth. We have 3 over 500 million. So this will put us in 4th on the day. Vulkanos left us a little bit flat, but still 5th out of 11th, not too bad. That's in the upper echelon, the upper 50%. Anyways, I think this series is a blast. Let me know if you guys have any suggestions for ways to pick champions in fun ways. We're running out of ways on the wheel, and I don't like respinning. Anyways, if you guys like this content, subscribe to the channel for more of it, and I'll see you on the next one.